Hey everyone, this is Kirsten Stevens. We are backstage at yet another amateur night at the Apollo. I'm standing here with one of tonight's contestants, and give everyone your name.
Wil-galison.
Wil-galison. Now, I'm sure looking at Wil-galison, you probably would assume that he would be a vocalist, right, or have some other talent, but he has a particularly special talent, and tell everyone what that is.
I play the harmonica.
He plays the harmonica, and he's got it in his hand. Are there different harmonicas?
Yes, you got a blues harmonica, chromatic harmonica, and this is a chromatic, which is probably best known as the harmonica that Stevie plays.
Okay.
You know, and Isn't She Lovely and stuff like that. It's a more, the blues harmonica has its place and it's great, but this is more for, maybe more suited for jazz and certain kinds of playing.
Because of the depth of its tone?
No, because it's got a reed for each note, and on the blues harmonica you have to bend the notes to reach them, to get them. And this one has a note for every. No, you can bend the notes on this too, but there's a reed for every note, which is why it's bigger than the small one.
Okay. Now, do you play both?
I do. Yeah, yeah.
And then now tell everyone what you're playing, what you're performing tonight.
Well, speaking of Stevie Wonder, who's sort of my hero, I'm going to play Overjoyed.
How old were you when you got into playing the harmonica?
Well, the legend has it that I was crawling around with a harmonica in my mouth. That's what my grandmother said. But I remember playing it through high school. But I went to Berklee College of Music when I was 17, and I was listening to Toots Thielman, the great jazz harmonica player, who's 90 years old now, and Stevie, and those have been my influences pretty much ever since then. Yeah. In fact, I had an album many years ago that was called Overjoyed. It was and then I stopped playing it for years and years, and suddenly realized it's one of my favorite songs. So why not do it? You know.
And it's perfect. The way it resonated on stage, I thought that the texture of that song as it played on the harmonica is beautiful.
Good, thank you. I'm glad you think so.
Definitely, you do that song justice.